Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Killer Snow, Sergeant Killer Snow to be exact. And, I am trying to troubleshoot a tiny itty bitty little, well, there's really no troubleshooting that's gonna go into this. It's something that I'm gonna have to see if it's actually looking the way it looks in my dashboard or not, because it seems like my stream is both it's starting and stopping itself over and over on Kick, and I don't know how to stop that. So seeing as how that's gonna distract me, I'm just kinda gonna close out my Kick dash. You know what, let me grab my activity feed, pop that out, and only have that up. The rest can chill somewhere else. I hope we're not having constant disconnect issues over there, because if we are, that's going to be a serious issue. And let me go ahead and select the appropriate game audio. There we go. Alright, so studio mode can be ended now. And we can go ahead and move over to studio mode again, because I forgot to check one final thing. I tell you what. Whew. I'm on it though. Yeah, I learned it a lesson or two, or trois. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Also 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Aust. Alright, so with that little memory test done for me, we can now, actually, I'm going to just hit the transition button and bring us over to our intermission screen. And then I'm going to say, you know what? Forget the intermission screen, we're just gonna go to the hanging with the homies scene right here. Nice and close and personal with y'all. Also, I'm gonna rotate, tighten up that shot group a little bit so that way y'all aren't staring at my bed. My border can take care of hiding it. And hey, there we go. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Also, studio mode. No! Yes. Alright, it's good now. Hi, welcome. The reason we're up close and personal with my face and not in the game right now trying to power through this battle pass and this content that they have released to us. Freshly nerfed. Which, by the way, they are going to be rescinding those coming soon. Very soon. And changing a few things. Oh, Rainy. Boo. You don't want me here? I can go. I can just kind of fade. But then where's the fun in that? You barely get to see my face anyway. Although you are one of the few that have seen my face in person. And that kicks off this stream. In a fantastic way. Let me get my glasses here. Ooh, I'm gonna need to give those a little wipe down too. That's alright. We have our cleaning cloths available. We'll take care of cleaning it though once we're done smoking. That way I'm not distracted and juggling. So, for anyone that isn't tracking this, there were changes to the Diablo 4 classes, like all of them, not changes so much as tuning numbers, and most people only paid attention to the negative tuning of those numbers. So everyone's screaming about nerfs and everything. I personally didn't feel like too gimped. I felt like I was like finally where I was supposed to be at with the gear I had, instead of being kind of overpowered for what I had. And I knew that my power was just going to keep on rising up with challenges that I could tailor myself, with cherry-picking my nightmare dungeons and things like that. So they pushed this patch a few days before this season launched, which the season officially started, I think, today at 10 Pacific Standard Time, AM. And people have been playing and everything. But for the past couple days, people have been just dismantling everything that the devs have done and implemented. Which, just like their first wave of big nerfs, was done with the same desire and hope to get everything at the appropriate equal footing baseline at a very bottom core base level, and then build up from there. And people keep asking, you know, why don't you just buff everything to be in line with all the strong things then? Well, because then that creates an imbalance with the content that exists. Because then when everything is overpowered, that means that the content isn't challenging enough at all for anyone. So then the content gets harder. Then people complain that they don't feel strong enough again, ask for more buffs and more content and more. It's a vicious cycle. They're doing it the right way. Bring everything down until it's all equal, and then carefully build up from there, because this is still the start of this game's life cycle. Several things that need to be thought about that players tend to ignore, you know? Damn, this camera really picks up every micro movement of my eyes. You almost know every time I am dog-ass tired. Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna not use this large one that often if I know I'm looking that rough sometimes. Tell you what, I'll try and make a little mini version of me off to the side. No, that already exists, my live scene. That's right. Okay, so it is a thing. Hang on. I see it. I'm watching my connection on Kick right now. It's like in 3-second intervals. Chris Mullins, welcome. Glad someone sees it like I do. I hate that everyone is pissed about the nerfs when they're not nerfs at all. They're just trying to figure out the balance. Right? So essentially, as a developer, and when you want something to be balanced across the board, you look at everything as like a line. And then when you see a specific build combination, which is one of the possibilities on that line, start to spike up higher and higher, you start watching it. And then when a higher percentage of people in that class are using that build versus any other build, that's when they say, okay, we need to take care of this. I was using the Druid Lightning Shred build. I didn't know that so many other people were using it. I'd seen it and counted other people using it every now and again. I did notice I'd seen a lot more Druids lately. But I didn't think anything too much of it. But I did know that that build felt really strong. That's why I was using it. And it did feel a little broken when I got really ramped up, because I was literally just teleporting around the map and watching things explode. And I wasn't even max level. I wasn't even 85 at the time. And to be clear, I haven't looked up any builds or anything. I tend to theory craft builds myself and just kind of look at what's available and figure it out. I think I looked at one to kind of see if I was on the right track with the line of thinking I had. And when I saw that I closed it out and I was like, alright, cool, that's all I needed. Because I need to be able to spit ideas off of, or bounce ideas off of someone else. I was trying to say, like, spit ideas out at someone and see if any of them stick with them, but can't theory craft fast enough that way. So I occasionally peep that, but that's about it. By the way, Chris, since you're here, and if anyone else is here, please let me know if our stream connectivity is okay on these other platforms. I know that we're having a problem with Kick. Like I said, I'm watching it and I'm timing it. It's like every 4 or 5... no, that looks like 5... somewhere between 5 to 10 seconds. My connectivity seems to just stop and reset itself on Kick. So we're not sure what's happening there. The Poison Shred Werewolf build? Yeah, I was using the Lightning Shred one. People don't play games to have fun anymore, they just play to be super OP. When they get balanced, they get pissed. Yeah. Thanks for the confirmation on the YouTube side, by the way, Chris. Yeah, no, I used a Poison build too. It felt a little weaker, and that was me experimenting, and then I reached out towards the Lightning stuff because I saw where the gear was kind of pointing, and then I got particular uniques that solidified it for me, and I was like, okay, so now I know that this is what, you know, works. And at that time it was the Waxing Gibbous, which whenever you kill someone with Shred, it gives you stealth, and then when you attack out of stealth, it's guaranteed crits for X amount of time, and my time was almost at max. It was like 2.5 seconds was the max, maybe, and I had a 2.1 second roll. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty damn good, I'll do that. And I had a few Waxing Gibbuses drop after that, too, that worked with it. I've had Tempest Roar for a long time, and, you know, I was doing decent. And I had a Great Staff of the Crone drop that I was like, ooh, I want to make a build around this. And I was like, you know what, if anything happens to the Lightning Shred, because I've got like an inkling in my nads about it, I'll resort to the Great Staff of the Crone instead, and I'll build something around that. And currently, that kind of slaps. I'll be completely honest. Like, I'm itching to go back to just regular Eternal Realm and play that Druid, but I'm forcing myself to stick and play the Season, because if I finish out my Sorcerer, I'm just going to go ahead and make a Druid. I'll be honest, I'll make another Druid, and see how that goes. Barbarian. I haven't touched Barbarian at all. I'll have to make a Barbarian next. Ah, well, it would seem that our joint has put itself out. So, that Jazz cigarette has put itself out. So, we'll go ahead and move our ashtray over. We'll get our, positioning nice and neat. I found the Thorns unique that give me 10k Thorns and use it on my Whirlwind bar. Ooh, nice. You're talking about Razor Plate. I also got a Razor Plate, and I love the Razor Plate. I have not used it though. I love it conceptually. Since I don't have a Barbarian nor a Necromancer high enough, I don't have, well, and since I don't have the rest of the gear on my Druid yet, I haven't been able to try out a Thorns build yet. I want to make a dedicated Thorns build. I need to turn off Kick for today. Yep. We're turning off Kick for today. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're cutting off Kick. All I saw. Anyway, all I saw was it constantly saying streaming, connecting, streaming, connecting, streaming, connecting, And I saw it when I was watching the preview too, and that's why I minimized the preview, because I was like, maybe it's just showing that way for me, and it's not doing that for everyone else, but y'all confirmed it for me, so I'll get in contact with Kick support. I'll mention that it happened, and see if there's any other information on it. Thank you for popping over to this side, Rainy. I appreciate you. Welcome. We're gonna go to our live screen now. Welcome to the game. And Stacy, hello. Pretty much required for summon Necro too. Oh, the Thorns. I heard summon Necro wasn't even like at all viable yet. I heard they still have a lot of balancing to do before they can get summon Necro to where it needs to be, and by balance I mean they need to incredibly buff up companion perks and entice the use of companion skills a bit more. And I tried a companion build on my druid as well because I was curious, and it didn't work for me. Also, the companions kind of the werewolf companions would jump on the enemies and get stuck on, like, they would clip on top of the solid part of the enemies, like they left the option on that says can stand on with the interaction between enemies and those wolves. So the wolves get stuck, and they don't even attack while they're stuck because they're not attacking down. They can't do it, so they just got stuck up in the air. Kick has terrible interface for mobile users, so I prefer YouTube. Aww. I haven't checked out Kick on mobile yet. I should probably do that too. Educate myself on the platform a bit more. I've been looking at the behind the scenes things and whatnot a bit more than looking at what's like the most important, aka interaction between myself and between you guys, the viewers. So if y'all are having negative interactive experiences, I need to somehow find a solution to that, you know? Anyway, speaking of interaction, I will need y'all to let me know if our mic levels are good, if I'm coming in a little too strong, a little too loud, a little too crispy, where if I maybe exclaim in surprise or frustration, which is known to happen, I don't want to peak the mic and blow y'all's ears out, you know? I think you're doing great. Oh, thank you so much. Please don't compliment me. I might cry today. Let's see what's going on in my map. Okay, so what happened with map and things that transferred over from, you know, your regular characters on the Eternal Realm over to the season? One of those things, all of your map is just unlocked. If you had it unlocked on your main, which of course I did. And also the things called Altars of Lilith, I don't need to hunt those down anymore because I already hunted them all down on the live server before the season started, so I don't have to hunt those anymore. So my experience in the season is boiled down to getting all of the waypoints active, getting the strongholds open. Yeah, strongholds are always fun. Side quests. The one thing that I didn't complete on the live servers, and it wasn't by a large margin either. I was missing like maybe 5 quests in one area, like 2 or 3 quests in another area, and so on and so forth. It was like that. Border still, yeah, the border is active on purpose. So the way that the scaling have to work, because I can't scale things up past a certain point in order to get Kick to even work. So in order to make everything kind of fit there, it leaves kind of like a gap of just black space, and I don't like it. It bothers me, it distracts me, and it makes me constantly look over and stare and focus right on that negative space. So I distort the game thing a little bit, but if I do it more than that, it'll look really gaudy. So the solution, a nice border that I can go ahead and modify however I want because I built it. It works. Thank you, though. I appreciate the questioning. It is what you would call a design choice in this matter. We're going to collect charger tusks, because that is the task that is fallen before us. I could also possibly hit up the homie. Okay. There's only one person on, and they're not on. Got it. It's okay. I have the power. I can do this. Full screen on No, why would you do that? It's such a horrible idea. It's not something one should do. It's not proper. Oh my god. By the way, for anyone that also isn't aware, they intend to undo some of the changes that they recently made in the patch where they nerfed things down to the ground, because now they need to, you know, do that balancing now that they're on the ground level. Now they build up. So they're going to revert a few things that they noticed were a little over-tuned, accidentally, quote-unquote. And then we're getting a wave of balances and things like that coming over the course of a few weeks. But I think by, like, tomorrow, there's supposed to be some changes implemented. By the way, for anyone that's also curious, we are... I think at this point it's pretty evident that we are a fire sorcerer. Oh god. There's more chat than I can get to read. Hurry up and there you go. Return to thy ancestors, little skeleton boy. I would like to scroll up and read this. Nice to have a stream running on a 70-inch. Woo-wee! Great idea. Oh my god. All of you watching me on television? I'm gonna tell my mother that I was on TV when I go and see her for Christmas. Even if it was just one TV, I was on TV. I am on TV. The American dream. See? With one simple gesture, you can make dreams come true. And with one evil gesture, you could be a djinn and make evil dreams come true. Shoutouts to the evil djinn origin story. Hashtag Make-A-Wish. If you know, you know. If you don't, sorry. It is not the knowledge for you. Mom, I'm famous. Yeah, right? Mama Snow is best. I have relayed her sentiments before. She is thrilled about you all. There! My Tusker! Get out of here with your scythy actions and your golem that's all shadowy and mystical behind you. What's over here? Oh, it's another Tusk. Nice. Aw, freebies? Just for existing in the... Aw, I don't have those things. Hooray! Zoidberg happy! Free charger tusks! Can you believe what they charge for these on the black market? It's crazy. Not the djinn, don't do this. Oh, I don't know. The djinn does some pretty fucked up things. Damn it, I was just out of range. But it's okay, X marks the spot. I see another little red dot this way, which means yes! Gib. Where are you going? Bacon! Come here. Come here. You too. And... Aw, they're thorny. Wouldn't it be thorny? Moving on up. They're still not worth opening. Yeah, they said that they increased the rarity pool, but I hadn't noticed it yet. I'll wait until the following patches that I just mentioned that they're going to implement over the course of both, like, by the end of today, I think, and over the course of the next couple weeks, they're going to release more. I'm always curious whenever I see the cows. I need to nuke everything in this area because the possibility that there's just something related to the cow level, I can't ignore it. Like what could have possibly been here? Who took what was in that chest? Did I loot it? I don't think I looted it. I wish they'd fix the derpy horse movement. That does need a change, and they have stated that they're working on something for it, but the thing is that when you're trying to redesign a system, it's going to be a lengthy, difficult process. Like, I understand a lot more now that I used to gripe and complain about, but it will take them time to work on it. They said they are going to give a lot of things that people have been asking about for quality of life changes, like in the upcoming patches, which is something to consider. They also are looking into a deeper solution for stashes rather than just adding more stash space, because it's exactly like I thought the issue was, because I was like, there's only one thing I could think of that stops them from just kind of either just adding more stash space or charging people, like on the store, $2 for a new bank tab. And that would be if it jeopardizes the stability of the game for it to have to remember that much more, you know, bundles and clusters and arrays of items per account. And it turns out that that's what it was. That by just giving people more stash tabs, they are introducing instability to the game. Not because it would imbalance anything gameplay-wise, but because it would imbalance things in the actual, like, system and how it runs. I'll be surprised if they did already, or that was probably like a band-aid that they were gonna slap on there, a quick extra tab for now, but they said they are looking into more permanent solutions. I personally think that that means that they're trying to design and implement a way to have a personal and a account-bound stash system that doesn't introduce the same previous issue of it taking up too much memory and breaking things. Probably by making them their own type of server, more than likely. It'll probably be accessing your account-bound server. It is multiplayer. Thank you for answering that for me, Chris. It's multiplayer. We actually have a clan for your Discord in the game already. Torek runs it, and we have our, you know, our spunk dumpers in there. Totally normal name. Oh my god, I just realized that I've got a lot of Discord things happening. Oh my god, you're advertising me in your Discord. Don't do this to me. Aw. I'll just answer right here. Don't worry about what you messaged me about, alright? You're the best. Oh god. Rainy, I'm sorry, I just saw your message now, and I'm sorry that it spammed y'all with messages. I thought you guys were playing together. I totally forgot that he mentioned the cult. I'm loving it. Yeah. Drew was on earlier, and I wanted to play with him because I think me and him should be around the right level. I don't know, I can't catch him online to see what level he is, so that way I can see if me and him can kind of run together and be evensies and kind of on the same plane and all that fun stuff. That'd be fun, you know, playing with a homie. At least I think it'd be fun. I never get to. But in all seriousness, pretty much as soon as I went live, I noticed that half the people, or almost all the people that were on and playing Diablo 4 suddenly were offline. So I was like, oh, I guess it's break time. You know? Yeah, I think he's gonna be chilling on his other Discord with his buddies because they it's like his primary gaming group. So they were probably all gaming together and then wound up hitting a point where it's like, okay, yeah, I just need to take a quick break because that had to be a thing. Everyone had to get offline to make way for this. Don't, please don't do this. The only praise I'll take is for being able to revamp my build in like a half hour after those nerfs went live, because the the balances that most people thought were a nerf, I could feel the changes when I went and tested them, because a lot of them were targeted around the build that I was actively playing. So I went and tested it for myself. And after testing it for myself, I was like, you know what? It's not bad, but I was already thinking of changing my build anyway. So let me see if I can't make something better. And I basically sat there and theory crafted something that I am now doing higher content than I was doing with that build. So for me personally, it's flowing a little bit better. And it works with how I would imagine it to have worked, which is nice. I don't like trying to do something that you would think would work, like everything makes sense on paper and in fact makes sense in the way it's all written down in game and all that stuff. Everything points to it, but then it just takes a hard left and isn't what you want at all. Sorry if that was too specific. Oh, we're gonna hit level 34 by turning this in. That's gonna be a celebratory event. Gather these for you. No need to give me a cut of the profits. Look at this kid. This kid's got good business sense.
Thanks, Wanderer.
You know where he won't wind up? Where they issue you one of these? Actually, no. He lives in a Diablo world. He was born into this hard life. That poor child. Anywho, enough lamenting about him. Every time you spend 100 mana, you gain 7% damage reduction for... Using a cooldown grants 10% of your max life as... But then what if we also... You don't say. Crap. Wait, yeah, not incinerate. I don't need incinerate. Whew, I almost made a mistake. I was like, wait, is that firewall? I thought I had that like modded. No, it was not. Sorry that we're spending so much time here. I need to decide where to put this very hefty and girthy point. It'll make all the difference. So I can either toss it right in here and boost this 3% damage reduction to a 9% damage reduction. Up to 40%, obviously. Had such a nice touch. Thank you. I had it customized. It's got my rank and this name that I have for this brand that is me. See? Now the question is, do I get that 9% damage reduction or do I go for 7% damage reduction every time I spend 100 mana, which is often? I think it's this one. I think this is the choice. In fact, I think we lose that 5% increased duration on barriers. And we put it in there. Now it's 14% damage reduction for... Ooh, I'm so glad I did that one. That is crazy. So every time I spend 100 mana, that's just going to keep on getting... Tasty. I like it. Salvage cache. I bet you this is going to be 1 to 2 veiled crystals. I'm gonna absolutely lose my fucking mind. That's something that they need to fix as well. I personally do not like that they call it cache, and the only thing that ever comes out of it, ever, and it has never been any different since the beta till now, the only thing that comes out of that cache is 1 to 2 veiled crystals. Everything else in this game gives you at least 3 separate items. Like, not stacks of things, like 1 stack of 3 quantity of an item. Like it giving me 3 veiled crystals. No. It would be like an ore cache would have 3 different types of ore in it. Silver ore, the iron ore, and something else. Right? The jewel cache will have cracked, chipped, all low-grade stuff, but it'll still have different types of things pop out of it. Salvage cache is the only thing that ever happens that it gives you the same exact thing every single time with such a tiny, negligible difference in the variance of what it gives you. And there's so many materials for salvage. Let's go over here for a quick second. All of these are plants. That's ore. There's skins. So if you get a leather cache, you get a couple stacks of rawhide and a thing of superior leather. It still gives you at least 3. Demon parts, right? And then we have salvage. So these 6 items right here are the ones that, you know, we can get anytime we salvage something. Now, if you look at all of these, this is used to make the nightmare keys, so let's kind of negate that. Let's count that as almost like the malignant stuff. So, because these are like a currency to make malignant keys, that's for nightmare keys. Ignore those. The rest of the salvage is for weapon and armor enhancements, right? That's stuff that the player wants. Constantly. So tell me why the salvage cache, which of the salvage ingredients, minus the sigil powder, there's at least 4 other options, but they only give us the veiled crystal. Here's why. Because each and every single one of these is used for late game things like legendaries and sacred and ancestral item improvement. They don't give you anything in the salvage cache that you would actually need in the late game. Because you can get so many veiled crystals in like 5 minutes in any dungeon in the late game. It's ridiculous. So salvage caches are pointless. That needs to be changed. That's my bit on that. I just wanted to get that out there. At least once during the stream.
Up closer at a distance.
Alright.
For any engagement.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's also, you know what? Get rid of that as well. I don't want it. And now let's figure out our path. Right, step 1. We're going to discover this area now. I wonder, let's see, I wonder why that is. Is there a paywall or microtransactions? What, for the veiled crystals? No, there's nothing like that that'll give you an advantage in the game. The only thing that you could pay for an advantage was, damn it, I hit the button. There we go. The only thing that you used to be able to pay for an advantage was the digital deluxe edition to go ahead and get pre-order access, which was 4 days of early access to the game. I was playing the game 4 days earlier than anyone that just bought the standard edition. And that worked out to an advantage to many other people, not so much for myself, but it worked out to an advantage to other people because they also started a race to the first, like, I think it was first 1,000 people to get to level 100. And, you know, people that had 4 days of early access had a 4-day jumpstart. So that was seen as a pay-to-win thing, and that it gave people an unfair advantage. Everything else in the shop is cosmetic. All cosmetic. And a little secret, if you're patient enough to look for some of these, you can find some of them in the game, or at least it was. I'm noticing that a lot. Well, no, actually. No, that helmet definitely is something that I haven't seen before. I have seen most of this skin before. The only thing that's different about it from what you can get in-game is the viscera and gore hanging off of it. So it's basically like a Dead by Daylight difference of a bloody skin, right? I heard there was a big debacle over one of these Necromancer skins because people paid money for it and then discovered that in-game they could get basically the same thing with a slightly duller look. So it wasn't as polished, and they were like, wait, but it's basically the same thing and I don't have to pay for it? Then why have the paid one? You know, that mentality. So there's that, but honestly, there is nothing in the shop that you can pay for that will give you any advantage over anyone else. It's just stuff to flex with. For me, it was being able to play the game earlier when I could for sure be able to play it, because it, you know, my little gap of time between semesters. So I definitely paid the extra to get those 4 extra days, because you know me trying to find time to play lately when I've got to try and get past my mental blocks and or just do all of my assignments and stuff as soon as possible so that way I can enjoy my time playing video games. It's crazy. Alright, so we have unlocked that. I would now like to go right there. And, nope, we're gonna go this way. We're going this way. There you go. Hey, that's another silent chest. I don't want to spend any obols on silent chests, and especially not at this level. I'd rather gamble those obols on gear on slots that I haven't updated in a while, and get a chance at a random legendary possibly for that slot. Hello, event. You demand blood? Oh, how fun. So does Mother Nature. No. There we go. Totally fine. Totally normal. Why were you guys hidden behind my accidentally open item menu? That's so rude. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get these, what do you call it, done, I don't think. We're not strong enough yet to deal the thick damage. But we're good enough to survive. And that's something that a good amount of sorcerers typically have an issue with. Oh, hey, we knocked out 2 of them in one. Aw, we missed this 3rd one. Shame. I thought I could. Well, honestly, I didn't. I did better than I thought I would. It's not going to give me the big chest. I like the big chest. The small one will always do. Anything is good. Anything is great. But the big chest is greater. For the loot is of higher rarity. Wise words. By someone. Do I have water with me? Do I have an alternate beverage with me either? I do have water. I don't have an alternate beverage. One moment. Oh, you know I will. I have no need for instruction to do so otherwise. Oh. But thank you for the encouragement. I'm a little... No, that's tasty. Okay. So since we are in a... Oh, elbow cough. Hello? 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 Oh, there's a root in the way. My bad. I gotta... Woo! Gotta use my head a little bit. Almost lost my cool there.
What happened here?
Oh yeah, none of this looks ominous. That thing's going to keel over. What did you drop? Oh! Leather! That thing officially dropped more loot than a salvage cache. And it was a regular mob. Oh, this is gonna be ironic when I, use fire to fight fire. Oh, oh, man.
Parted, and Vasily emerged from his rest.
These people look like they were caught at Pompeii, and I'm gonna run through here and summon living fire and all this other stuff to fight the things that burn them to cinders.
Nature, you alone may grow strong.
It's like being a firefighter, showing up to the fire and, you know, plugging everything in and getting ready, and then turning on the hose and realizing you accidentally hooked it up not to the fire hydrant, but to a fuel pump. And you're literally adding fuel to the fire.
A memory.
Alright, kids, time to play with fire! You should never play with fire, kids. Oh no. Oh, sorry.
Oh no! That was awful! They were sent straight to Kingdom Hearts!
Ah, just kidding. They're dead. And there's the X. I'll stand right in that, thank you very much. A lovely little tactic. Anytime that firewall shows up, it's great. You stand in the middle, anytime they get close to you, they're going to stand in one of the 2 firewalls, and if you're lucky, they'll stand right in that crossroads with you, and stand in both. Why did you 2 both attack the wall? What? Whose dumb demon chihuahuas are these? Oh, soul... ironic. Soul burner. Really? I don't know. I'm not feeling any heat to what you're bringing. I'm just saying. Yep. I'm just gonna toss on that ice barrier. Oh, wouldn't it be a shame if I just kind of shot fire straight through a vast majority of you guys in this general direction and killed both of these soul burners simultaneously while paying attention to my health. Jesus. That would help. Okay, see, the soul burners can't bring the heat, but the wretched Balrogs can bring more heat when they're spitting venom and fire than they ever could. There we go. See, easy. There was no literal no sweat. It was just too hot. It burned everything off. Hello, what's going on? Did someone say the door to darkness? I heard Chihuahua and expected Vic to start barking or my... also yes, I can picture that as well. Okay, so you didn't let it move you when you were actively casting that spell when I wanted it to move you and save me from it, but you... Alright. Alright, buddy. Nah. No. Come here, stop doing that. You stop that. In the words of Velma Dinkley. The original Velma, not the remake Velma. I didn't watch, but I've heard horrible things. I'm sorry. I will watch it myself eventually to form my own opinion, but until then, I'm just going with the general public. There we go. See? Nice and... Ooh! Damage to slowed. I don't slow my enemies. I don't believe in taking away their right to move quickly. That would help. Please don't leave. Give 'em more, please. Please, miss, may I have another? God damn it. Well. Looky there. It's that GG easy. It's not toxic when you say it to NPCs. But remember, when you're playing in live games, you're often not playing against NPCs. Or with NPCs. Remember to be kind. And fuck up the NPCs. Especially the ones that say something foolish like, I must save my family! They're NPCs, they have no family. I should probably stop before, the NPC version of what's his name. I lost my train of thought. That's the power of ADHD, baby. And this is basically like a big siege event, so I'm just running around this thing and dispelling the vile memories of all this fire that burned this glorious home of the druids, by the way. This is all just pure nature and places of worship of nature for greenery and lush things and celebrations of life and natural death, of course. But what does it get instead? Baptized in demon fire, and then, you know, it gets to relive that memory because I'm trying to go ahead and help it through its trauma by making it go headfirst through it. That's just, it's the only way I know how. I'm sorry. Afraid of fire? Set you on fire. It's the only way it's gonna work. Sergeant, please be kind. Also, Sergeant, you don't have a family. Well, I was saying please be kind to players. NPCs aren't people. Ryan Reynolds, that's what I was thinking of. The NPC version of Ryan Reynolds from that one movie. Where he was Guy. And come on, nuke, 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 nuke. Burn it, soil it. Nope. More fire. Everything needs a nice little baptism in flames. It's the only way you know for sure that it's going to be clean and sanitary is when it's ash. And it's now ash. Will it? I think I know that voice. I think I've killed that voice. Would you like to gamble it again? And see if you'll beat me this time, mysterious disembodied voice that I most definitely could never know or anticipate. Ah, oh, come on, don't do this. Oh, hey, nice. I'm gonna freeze you right there in that crossfire. We're gonna now focus on the soul burner, because she's on the other side of that guy anyway. Alright. Now we do that, take care of these guys. Oh. When firewall comes up, I come up. There it is again. Yes, so warm. It's a very moist flame, I can tell. Dreadful soul burner. Indeed. Let's burn you. And then aim at this one all the way over here. Nice. Oi. Okay, okay. They're trying to put a little pepper on it. I see, I understand, but it's futile because there's potions everywhere. Do it! You must do it now! Oh no! He's calling his cousins. Damn it. I feel like I'm making like making it seem like a panicky moment when, like I said, in all honesty, my build is pretty decent for keeping me up and alive. So like I'm honestly never really that concerned. It's a very comfortable build right now. Even though I don't even have a lot of legendaries to, or a lot of good legendary affixes to back it. There's only one legendary that I'm really using that isn't like a standard baseline one. And it is the one that makes it so that way once I've burned all of their main health away and their health bar is like really black. I'm sure you've noticed by now, like my damage deals itself like it'll make their bright red health bar dim red, and then that will tick itself down until it's gone. And then that's when they go. So that's burn damage. And I got this lovely little ring that you can't really see here. But if I shut up for a second and the captions disappear, you'll see what that says. Go ahead, you'll see. Long and short of it, if enemies have damage over time that is more than their like life total, so once that goes from any kind of bright red at all to completely diminished and it's that dull red, it's gonna deal extra damage all the way through until they're deleted. Until they're Thanos'd. Until another one bites the dust. Until, oh Jesus Christ, come on, I'm trying to moisturize my lips! I gotta keep them so juicy. Yep, see, there it goes. Burn, 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 burn. And also, whenever I kill anything, it explodes in a fireball. And his health bar's gone. Come over here. Yes, yes, no, okay. We're almost there. Hi, Vic. I love talking about rings. I've got a few good ones. They're all in the stash. JK, I have some equipped right now. I might find one or two in the stash later. Who knows? You know. Already moisturized yours? No, I haven't. But if only.
I'm so dry. So gosh darn dry.
Oh, hello, Belgamoth, infernal tormentor who thinks he's gonna have those souls forever. You can't even get through my barriers, brother? Who do you think you is? A little more fire. Go ahead and give you that. Oh, look at that. Oh. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll start burning everything. Lovely. See, I told you, we're helping all of these apprentices. He's basically reviving their bodies and using them to carry out his bidding, so we get to let them re-experience the flames of their defeat. Ow. And we'll do... Yeah. Where'd you go? Sir? Sir! There were more over there. You monster. Anything that stands close to me while I have my flame shield on also burns for extra damage, which is also very nice. I didn't pucker. Not once. Okay, maybe. Okay, 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 sir. Sir? Sir. Are you... You did the thing again. You cannot let people rest, can you, brother? And that's what you get.
You will never harm another soul.
Mm. Yeah. 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 There we go. Carry out my bidding soon. There will be peace when you are done. Yes. Yes. He raised them, and I put them to rest. Finally at peace, by cremating their remains.
We'll see. This place used to be blooming with magic and nature. The tree was the heart of it.
Yes, indeed.
Many of the tour
We have gone through this storyline enough times now, so we will move along. Conjuration. Wild. We are not conjurers. Pacha? Nope. I wish I could re-roll that. Oh, they're gonna change the cost of re-rolling your stats, by the way. Refund costs are gonna be cut by 40% on their next update to the game. Fun things for people to know. Because it was very pricey to refund things and try new specs, because there was the initial cost of resetting your talents, which after a certain point is going to cost you over 1 million gold. Which, once you've farmed enough, yeah, it's gonna seem like nothing. But then if you want to reset your Paragon points, you have to go through your board one tile at a time and right-click to refund, and that price gets incrementally higher as you level up. It's based on your level. So I think on my Druid it cost me almost 20,000, if not more, at level 85 plus to refund a single node on my Paragon board. Which means it can equal out to quite a bit to reset the whole thing. So I've started placing my board in a way where I have universal things that I can use across all my general builds that I like have ideas for. And I put those general Paragon boards first. And then any branch off from there that happens is for specific things for the builds. So that way I can just take off one or two boards instead of like everything, you know? There we go. I had to moisten my throat a little. I've been lacking the moisture. Oh! I like that Discord phrasing. And that was real great. Also, hang on, because I want to test my luck and see something. Oh, that caused a little bit of a lag spike, didn't it? Well, either way, we're gonna test something real quick, and I'm just gonna try and give a little heart attack to, love you, baby boy. There we go. I heard the start of a squeal and I saw that it didn't get picked up in stream, and that's all I needed. Discord. Okay, I was trying to compare this wand real quick, I'm sorry. Lucky hit chance is always something that I'm going to want to keep because I really like the random effects that'll happen. So... damage to distant enemies is going to be good. Critical strike damage is also something I excel at. And damage to stunned enemies is going to be a little unused at the moment. But it's okay, everything else seems to match up. That counts as an upgrade for me. Just giving you all a little insight into my thought process whenever I'm looking through items and looking at their upgrade value, you know, for me and what I'm trying to do. Yeah, technically, Vic, even though you're not talking in this chat, technically, that can be clipped. Just saying. You don't need a witness, you've got video proof. And... oh, look at that. We found our Tordulra. Runestone.
By the oak. One
Did survive.
I didn't dare get my hopes up, but we are truly blessed.
Aye.
Awaken it. Hold fast.
I actually like that I could hear a little bit of huffiness in like his nasal cavity when he was like a little bit of huff of excitement.
I don't understand. Why is the stone still asleep? Of course. We need to wake the runestones.
Runestones?
Forest.
Listen, I got two of them right here. What you want to do with them?
God's insidious gaze. Let me
Yes.
be ready to search for them.
Alright, looks like I'm ready to search for him. Let's go. Escape. There we go. I need to go into this dungeon right down here first. Also, I would also like to double test something here. Now, if y'all can hear anyone else, just let me know. Hello. Exactly like this. Alright, yeah, no, it looks like it doesn't get picked up in the stream. That's a fantastic, fantastic thing. Duh. Alright, I just wanted to test this for now. It'll be experimented with more later. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Ah. Excellent.
Yes.
Alright. Use your help for Bertha. Bertha is injured. I know that you're a druid. I know that you turn into a bear. Vic, that's from midnight to 4 in the morning. Do not declare false hours. It's all about timing. Ugh. Okay. I have 2 bars until level 35, so I am gonna jump into that. I am gonna jump into this dungeon. I kind of overshot it because I got distracted with my little experiment. Da, sehr gut. So. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That ominous music. Yo, honestly, they went hard on the soundtrack. It needs a bit more recognition and attention because they actually did really good for all of the sounds that I've heard so far. And I'm sure that they have received recognition, but usually from people that are more focused on audio-related things. Like, audiophiles are always going to focus in on that. But, I noticed. I like noticing things. It's called situational awareness sometimes. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Excelente! Eso me sube la alma. Alright. I feel better. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of shred through this. I'm gonna try and do it as quickly as possible, but I don't have teleport on my bars, and I don't have any points in it. And I don't intend to until later on in the game where I will be wanting to like speed, blitz, and blink around the entire stage and have things like gather up to burn. Or nuke, however, with whatever spec I'm using at the time, probably based on what legendaries they want to give me. I've already gotten some good legendary drops without needing to use my Codex of Power. Aw, man, I would have wanted that over there. I like when they fizzle. Ooh. That was cool. So bugs basically turn into fireworks. It's good knowledge to have. I hear more of them. Wah! Yeah! Those aren't bugs. Oh, that's a... Nope. Nope. Not having it. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Oh, I discovered something dirty. I discovered something dirty. I hate that it works for them. Oh my god. If someone can clip that last, like, 30 seconds, that'd be fantastic. I need to revisit that. I'm making a short out of it. God damn it. The implication being that, oh my god. So, basically what just happened is that that guy charged while he had his vampiric ability primed, which was that red glow around his body, which meant that whatever hit that he did that dealt damage would heal him for a percentage of his health based on, you know, what level he is and things like that. So what just happened was I dodged it like I should, and you see how I just hit these rocks like that? He also hit something that was destructible, and since it counted as him damaging something, it gave him health back. He used the environment to heal himself. Do you know the implication that has? The implication that has is the butcher runs up on yo ass, you go ahead and perfectly execute a dance around this thing to go ahead and kite it, do whatever you can, get it built down to the very last bit that you can, and if you mess up once and dodge in the wrong direction, he either hits you and regenerates, or now you have to have him avoid anything in the environment that could be collidable. That's rough. Because I've seen the butcher heal himself for like entire chunks of health for landing a one good hit. It's insane. Ah, we have our clean roots. This was part of a quest. Perfect. I'm actually going to use a potion, cap myself off, and do that. What's this? Oh boy. Such challenge. I say that now, but I have had moments already in the season with, even with some of their malignant mobs, which is the ones that they introduced for the season. They've caught me by surprise occasionally. Nah, I'm not gonna let y'all spread out. Okay, now I guess I'm gonna have to let you spread out. Alright, perfect. Y'all bunched up again. Wonderful. Wunderbar. And they're down. Take a potion. Burn the flies. Break that and reminisce about how that mob healed itself from breaking the environment. We got mobs out here that are benefiting from being Kyles. Alright. Okay, now your health is gone. Now your health is gone. That's all I really have to look out for. Okay, maybe I have to look out for just a little bit more, but not too much more. Oh my lord. That was almost unfair. For him. See, a lot of people say that they don't feel strong when they're leveling up or anything. And I can feel it at one or two moments, but I really think it's just learn to build efficiently. And that doesn't mean learn to build a meta build, it just means learn to build around your weaknesses. Like for me, I'm a very up close and personal person. Hands are rated E for everyone. It's fine. I can still play a ranged character and embrace my fantasy of having magical powers and still have that apply to me being a, what do you call it, a magical spellcasting character. I just have to build defensively. I didn't take Glass Cannon. You enjoy the leveling process in ARPGs? Yeah! Yes! That's what people go for. The characters are supposed to have so much difference between them that you, like, just want to level all of them to experience it all from different perspectives and trying different play styles and all this other stuff, it's all a part of the experience, but a lot of people approach this game the way one would, like, an MMORPG, thinking that the entire leveling process is just a hindrance to the real game, which is the end game content. And that's not really the case for ARPGs. And I don't think it ever was. Because the end game content for ARPGs is always going to be the same. It's going to be replay the ARPG and get things that you don't have. Replay the ARPG with a character you didn't use. Replay the ARPG, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's what it is. That's what we do. Used to make super weak builds in PoE just to see if I could make them good. See, I love making thematic builds, things that, like, if it plays nicely in my imagination and lives to a certain standard of that, like, fantasy that I've created. Like, if I want to make a blood mage, there better be enough abilities for me to, you know, actually make a blood mage. There should be plenty of blood abilities, and there are, as a necromancer. So that is a blood mage. So I would, whenever I go for a build, I try not to split it up and try a little of everything unless I'm intentionally going for like a jack of all trades thing, which I do kind of want to try with Druid, but we don't have enough slots. Or see, I missed. He did his thing. I don't have enough slots to equip the things that I would want to do to have a true all-around build. Unfortunately. And some of the things that I would need to mix and combine are impossible to mix and combine because they're attached to uniques. Also unfortunate. But still. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I have I'm disconnected on Kick, so I can close that activity feed for Kick. Also, by the way, while I was oh, wait, that's probably what happened because of all those notifications. That's right, you said it sent a bunch of notifications while I was going live and it was having the problem. So I was looking at my thing, I had 10 subscribers on, 10 followers on Kick, and I watched that number go down to 9 while I was live, and I was like, did I see that happen in real time? Really? I think I understand it now. I'm not gonna say what I laughed at. I reacted. Oh my god! They're everywhere! And boop. No? There you go. Wonderful. Such a nice, pleasant sound to hear warbling in my ears. Goopy, waterlogged zombie. Oh, hello. Drew said he can get on in a little bit. Yay! Hooray! Da 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 da. Yeah, I know he's got a lot to do with his days, so whatever chance I get to play with him would be nice. I know he also needs some mental breaks sometimes. Actually, Homeboy needs a paid vacation, honestly. But I can't provide that. That's the one thing I can't do. Life needs to stop disrespecting all my homies. Let's see. Let me scroll up a bit here. Made a Totemancer in PoE once that used shockwave totems. The reverse knockback gloves, a physical damage to lightning damage support gem with Voltaxic Rift bow that converts lightning to poison. That sounds like a whole bunch of conversions. That's weird, but you found a way to do something unique that other people probably did not find because they don't want to explore anymore. They just go for whatever other people on the internet tell them to go for. I dislike the unoriginality of many. And this is coming from someone that literally was running the Shred Lightning build that got nerfed because everyone was using it, but I at least found the build on my own. And I worked my way there by trial and error, going through all the other builds and trying out different combinations and stuff. Which is why I was able to basically craft an entirely new build after they nerfed it, and it only took me like half hour. Damn the flies! Wonderful. Let's see where we want to put this point. Oh, here we go. After I made it, I looked it up to see if anyone else had a guide on it or anything, and legit couldn't find one anywhere, so I hope I was the only person using it. Yeah! Yeah, like, you would absolutely deserve the credit for that, because you came up with that. That would... I'd applaud you, but my Azeron keyboard demands my hand a little bit more. But absolutely, like, I don't think anyone's got my Crone build either, so I'm gonna test it up a bit more and see how far I can kind of take it, but it's working for a level 86 druid, so I'd say there can't be that many more super high level druids, but apparently as soon as the lightning shred came out, people just started power leveling their themselves a nice little druid character. It's crazy because there weren't that many druids when I made mine on the -4 day, which was the pre-release. AoE was almost the entire screen too. That's awesome. I will say it is sad that I'm not using teleport because it is kind of based on how far you can put your mouse. So when I was running it before, if I needed to like get to a place that was on the other side of a blockade or up a mountain where there was a long winding path that they wanted you to traverse to get to it, I'd just see if I could get a sliver of that mountain in the corner of my map, like in the corner of my field of view, and then I'd teleport to it, and it was great. Can't do that right now. And you're gone. Nice. We're going to burn that guy up. Open that. Ooh, Dragon Staff. That sounds nice, but I know that it is probably basic, but it's okay. Oh, already went through this. Let me not do mistakes and blindly walk where I have already tread before. Let me grab this. I like being topped up. I mean topped off. I mean, I like having full quantity of things. Clears throat both comfortably and uncomfortably. Hey, that was a nice explosion. And we're going to try and nuke this guy by firing through the egg cluster. Keep that damage steady. We're going to protect ourselves from the extra... Okay, yeah, this thing's about to explode. That's good. By the way, whenever we cast that big snake thing, we have no mana cost on our abilities, which is always really nice. What's that? Ooh, what's that? Nope. Ow. I don't like when it spits up corrupted blood. Oh, hey, X marks the spot. Nice. Dude. Destroy the egg cluster. 2. I need to find 2 more of those? Ew. Oh, that's nasty. Let's see what that... No, that's Spellcaster's Torment. Oh, did I already mark off that Dragon Staff as bad? Yeah, that's already, like, flagged, I guess. Yeah, that thing's gone. Alright. What is this? Weapon. Critical strike damage to crowd-controlled enemies. No, I don't want to do that, but I could do that. So, with the Malignant stuff that they have for this season, socketing skulls into your jewelry isn't going to happen. Because you don't have jewelry sockets anymore. You have Malignant sockets in your rings and your necklace. So, what that means is you're going to miss out on at least a guaranteed 750 armor. And that's going to be traded for basically like legendary level effects with these Malignant cores, from what I've noticed. These caged hearts. Don't spit blood at me. Damn. We just went through a pandemic. You're really disrespectful. And you've got, like, the words Frostburn and some weird vernacular for sex in your name, so I'm just going to assume that you are the embodiment of a venereal disease that still put a ring on it. Oh, now I feel bad. No. See? Oh, wait. You can. Interesting. Yeah, no, it looks like you can. That's wild. I don't know why I thought it was blacked out before. But with that said, there is the chance that some of these effects might be better than, you know, just a flat 250 armor rating. Plus, with the way that they're making changes and balances, they will probably change how effective armor is. Because they did say that they wanted to balance armor and resistances, because as they had stated themselves and admitted, resistances are broken right now and useless. So those need to be fixed. That's something that needs to be addressed. Oh, this is level 29. Cooldown reduction, damage reduction, and conjuration skill damage. Not anything I use, so we'll keep the level 22 necklace. And this ring does attacking enemies with basic skills increase. Oh, so you're basically just ever so, like, 1% better than the baseline of what you would typically offer. And I know that there's a Codex of Power entry slot for you specifically, so I am going to dismantle this. Because I already have legendary rings that have stats I like better than this. Bam! See that? Growth. Personal growth. They're gonna rework resistances right before Season 2, they said? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I did hear that they did say that a lot of their like bigger changes and stuff, a lot of their rework changes are gonna happen during Season 2, and thus, you know, a certain amount of the player base is saying, oh, well then I guess I'll just shelve this game until Season 2. And, like, I get it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and, you know, if they don't want to play it now and they want to play it later, that's totally fine too. At the same time, it's kind of like tossing an entitlement party for yourself, an entitlement pity party, because you want something and you want it now. But because you're not going to get it now, you're going to sit in the corner with your arms crossed and not play with anyone or anything until you get what you want. Which, again, it's a choice. It's one that people can make, yeah. I prefer to try and focus on the good parts of things. Like this brutal skittering abomination that opens up buttholes in the distance that spits out fly swarms. That is not what I needed. But I'm still gonna maintain a positive attitude! Because I can! Ha ha! I'm gonna burn all of you. And you're gone. Whee! Did you really shield yourself to survive for a second? I don't like that. Don't you do it. Burn, baby. Burn! And this is our final egg cluster. Uh-oh. There he goes. I needed a really good fireball to pop off on them. No, something great balls of fire. Oh, the whole dungeon's complete? Man, I hate when they do that. I wanted a boss fight. I didn't want to just destroy a few egg clusters. Although that makes this dungeon much more farmable in sense of nightmare dungeons, because you don't have to fight a boss that would require different types of damage multipliers to reach the same effectiveness and efficiency as fighting regular elites. Mans does not know when to let go. Cool. Alright, so what do we get? A soul pylon. Well. No, I could make a soul pylon joke. I will not. I will be good. Okay. So, oh hey, we got a skill point. Love that for us. That's such a good thing. So, let's use it. We're gonna do this using a cooldown grants barrier. For 3 seconds for right now, but I am gonna take these 3 ranks of Icy Veil. Because I want to. Not for any other reason. Going? Yeah? Alright. If we leave here, we can go there, there, and there. Oh, wait, is this... Ooh. I apologize if the mic actually picked up on that sound. And that looks like an acceptable electric ability. So, oh, the Earth Shrine is either going to be right next to it or it's going to be in it. Let's see. Ooh, Staff of Elemental Command and Outcast Hand Wraps are good for leveling up to like level 50 to 60. They're dropped by rare named mon. Oh yeah. I think I've seen at least one of them before. Oh wait, no, I think I've seen both of them before. I do know that I have a habit of staring at my minimap whenever I'm traveling in video games. And something I notice is that on the minimap you'll randomly see like a little starburst of white. And that means that something special is spawned there. Now, whether it's a chest or a special mob, you have to go and check it out for yourself. But I've seen several things spawn wherever there's just a little shine of like a little starburst of white starburst-like shape happening on the map. Yeah. It's a good indicator. So, what am I going to do? I am going to... Instead of just leaving dungeon, I'm going to full teleport. Corlin Hull and Gaspar Stillbane are the enemies that drop them. I won't remember their names. Actually, you know, I say that, but Corlin Hull sounds familiar. But I know that the names of those items sound familiar. I know that the Staff of Elemental Command, like I saw it, and I was like, oh, this is... Like, this has flavor text. This is a different type of item. And it's got, what do you call it? Like, it's got very specific stats on it. It looks like it could be for intended builds if you turn it into a legendary. I could piece it together. I don't know where to find them right now, but they were pretty damn good.
Power in the stones.
There's power in the stones. They don't say. Oh, wait, I wanted to dismantle. Right. Fuck. Alright, we'll dismantle. We'll go dismantle real quick. Fractured Peaks and Sco's Glen, respectfully. Oh. Okay. So basically, exactly where I'm going to be questing for a good amount of the stream today. In these areas, right? I know I've kind of dipped down, well, these two areas, rather. I've dipped over here a little bit, accidentally, but not too far. I kind of stayed in here. Actually, where did I dip into? Oh no, I don't think I did. Interessante. Also interessante. Let's turn some things in.
Poor man must have his hands full.
Yes. I don't have an upgrade path for you yet. I already just looked at your stuff. Don't know why I felt so intently needing to do that. Let's get on our horse. Speed up the process, so to speak.
My whole family came in for the country to help me rebuild. I hope they finish soon.
Oh, brother. I hope they're here in the safety of this city.
Oak gave you a root. A good, clean, lively one, too.
Yeah, it definitely gave it to me. I didn't whip out a knife and forcefully
Nicely.
cut the bitch off.
Other age.
Ah. So, I just basically helped this guy propagate a tree of life. More feats, more wrecks. I really have a bad habit of not using my horse. But again, it's just like Chris said, the horse is janky.
What's still got some good in it?
I really do want that to be fixed as well. Currently, the way the horse system works is it's based on a distance from the character and the edge of the screen, or rather, character to mouse. So if you have a smaller screen size running at a resolution that isn't like windowed up or anything, then you are limited to whatever space you have on your screen. So if you're playing on a smaller screen that's only got like this much room, you can only go about like that fast, versus being able to like go to the very corner edge of the screen and go much faster. Because the see, you get closer, there's a trot. There's full speed. Trot. I think there's a limit on the speed once it gets to a certain point, but that was something that they implemented after the fact. Seat of the Heavens, northeast of the Bear Tribe Refuge. Ooh, wait, I think I actually have the Bear Tribe Refuge here too. The Scar, just east of the Fat Goose. That's undiscovered, but I think the Fat Goose was somewhere right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around to these places for sure. Damn it, I just closed out my portal back over here. Yeah, I'll get there soon. I headed in this direction because I wanted to clear out the strongholds first. So let me finish off these, and I will likely go and check out the Fat Goose Inn waypoint and the Scar next to it. I do remember that there's that one peaceful mob that doesn't attack you. Like, it attacks you, it initiates combat, runs up to you, but it never actually hits you. Hey, they went ahead and cut that branch that was blocking the path. Gaspar Stillbane won't attack you at all. Yeah, he's the one. I thought so. He's the one that gives, what do you call it? 5 crushed animal bones every time you kill him. It's a nice, nice little farm there. I like how that thing was laughing, and because it took too much time laughing, it died. I got the Outcast hand wraps like once then, I noticed it, and at the time that it dropped, I didn't think to look at or store it or anything. It was a really early on thing, and I was like, it's not the stats I'm looking for, and I just trashed it. Obviously, I know that I could just farm it up again, but I had no reason to on those characters. Now I have a reason to. Nice. Oh. Oh! Yes! Yes! Fred Burger. Fred Burger, yes! Fred Burger, Fred Burger. Oh no! You brought ads! It's okay, I'll help you handle the things that you're ignoring. It's all free experience for me. And this guy's gotta go now. Ah, yes. Interesting. It seems I am screwed. Guess again! Oh, there's that wood wraith bark. That was the thing I needed from here. Nice. That went entirely as planned. I knew exactly what I needed from this area from the start. I promise. Fred Burger! There's a trinket that drops a really nice poison damage and thorns ring. Ooh. The ring of splintered wood. Wait, is it the, is it the one of the familiars or companions of that, like, bog witch? Is it a treant that was, like, trapped in corruption and, like, had to be exchanged via the quest line? Side quest line? Because if so, I know where that guy spawns at. Like, not pinpoint exactly, but I know where I can, like, look around to try and find him again. Because it wasn't too far away from that woman's, that NPC's, area, like, her base area. I think I may have got that ring, too, and then thought about swapping, I think that may have been one of the things that I used in my original, attempt at a werewolf build. Because I didn't want to do, like, a werewolf lightning build, I just wanted to do, like, werewolf skills flat out. And it didn't quite work until I changed and adapted the thought in my head from strictly werewolf to a much more, pliant werewolf lightning build. A stormwolf build, rather. And it was working out well on its own, even without me having the uniques specifically for it. Oh? Oh yeah, I needed to be up top. Whoops, and now I can't get there through here. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm just gonna go around the long way. Those named rare drops are great to craft into legendaries. Yeah, absolutely. I was spending a lot of my time going through trying to level up my, what do you call it though? My glyphs. I just, on my druid, got a glyph to, what do you call it? To level 15, finally. I got the range extension on a rare glyph, and it made me really happy. And then the season opened up, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna look at that again, like, ever. Haha! Look at these guys. What doing? Oh, God. They suddenly all started doing at the same time. Okay. Much better. We're going to take this ore vein, and you know what? We're also going to sneak this Gallowine and get the hell out of here. Just barreling right through all of these guys. There's an event here. I'll do it. It looks like we're saving the spirits of animals. I will absolutely do it. Save animal spirits. Exterminate, exterminate. I'll make sure that guy goes. There you go. These guys can take their time now. I just don't like when an enemy is actively right on top of who I'm supposed to defend. And this wall just kind of... Woo! Woo! Wee! So what happened is it deleted everything else except for the model itself, the static mesh for it, without collision. It's hilarious. Guide all spirit animals. I shall do that. Come here. Come hither. Aha! I see. The other one is here. Come hither. And now we nuke all of them. Hooray! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no. Why did you box me in here? Hello? A double? Wait, a double? How? Oh, I need to ignore them and go for the animal. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, I messed up. I didn't think it was this far out. I failed. That's upsetting. I failed on one that I've never done before. I'll be honest, I have never done that one before. Crude. 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 Meet the crude. And here we go. Oh. Duh. So quiet. I hear a thunderstorm. I hear demons. They be feasting. And oh look, another event. I'm definitely jumping in this dungeon too because it's part of the quest, and also I love doing dungeons, and this game is very ADHD friendly because there's so much to do just by wandering the map. Like if you don't know what to do, just wander. You'll find something to do. They throw things at you to do.
Please stay. Grandfather was supposed to walk me home.
Aww. Grandfather's dead. More than likely. Nice. Why are you not dead? Oh, wait. New one spawning. No! Corpse bow, go bye-bye. I don't know why it didn't even hone in on me. That's crazy. Kid, why are you going so fast? I know your grandpa was supposed to walk you home, but, like, maybe he tried to and you just took off sprinting? I don't know why I'm complaining. I usually complain when NPC escort stuff takes way too long, and now I'm complaining that the kid's, like, charging across the field. Boom. Frozen. Nope. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yep, that wheezy, gaspy voice, thready and going, "You left me alone." Yeah, I can do that too. Haunting. So frightening. Time is fleeting. Hey! Legendary gloves. Let's go. What do we have? Oh my god, the absolute base value of this legendary ability? That's crazy. And using ice and lightning ability rolls on there, and the strength stat, which means almost nothing to me. God, it's so good. Garbage. Actually, I'm gonna pull that off of there, even though it's the lowest possible roll. It's still something when I don't have anything available currently in my codex. Yet. This thing has 420 item level. This staff has 420. Guys, you see this, right? You see that right up there? Item power? It says 420. It's it says 420. What you think this is? One, two, three. That's one hit in cadence. Oh god. Probably shouldn't do that with a double-chambered diamond bong. Woo-wee! Okay, that was nice. So core skill damage, damage to frozen, damage to close enemies. Unfortunately, even though it has the 420 power, it is not actually all that useful to us. I know, I just made such a big stink about it too. Wah. 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 Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and slap two of these in here. I'm going to go ahead and head back and enchant that really quickly. And I think I'm also going to enchant the neck that I've got with the ability that's on... let me go in here, and then I'll teleport out, so that way I can portal back in. It'll be a nice, smooth process, you know. Gotta be. Something's gotta go smoothly in life. Hey, yo, god damn. Hey, Caden's in the VC. Nah, hold up, hold up. Oh, hey, Drew, buddy. I saw it. Welcome to YouTube, brother. You in the channel, you officially a part of it. And that means I get to give my buddy Drew a shout out at the end of the stream for participation. Alright, that's enough of that. I forgot there's actually people watching me. We're gonna go ahead and... I really wanna, like, try and mix and match new build stuff together, but I need to get the gear for it first. I really don't want to just be super defensive, burn things down while I am safely just bubbled and cocooned all the time kind of thing. It's cute, it's fun. but it can also get stagnant very quickly since I'm already thinking of like trying to come up with other build ideas. I need to lower the volume of this for myself. Perfect. I know if I lower the game volume more, it'll lower it a little too much for you guys. If it's a little hard to hear me over the game, let me know and I'll happily lower the game volume for you. If it's perfect, then it's perfect. No need to mess with it. I can handle tinkering with volume for myself versus for the stream. Now that I've split all those audio paths. You go bye-bye. We're gonna shoot through all these guys all the way through. Nice. Keep going. Okay. Yo, the Banshees can be a little tanky, can't they? Oh, and you laugh when I say that now, too. That's an interesting feature. I'm gonna kill you. Hey! I totally forgot that I was gonna go swap those pants. So what, is it only the red ones that do the... I think it is. Okay. The red ones are the electric ones, and they are the ones that do the annoying, I'm gonna enhance everyone around me and launch a linear attack that does a bunch of damage and knockback. So with that not being a problem right now, thankfully, let's click on you, Vengeful... Really? Lame. That wasn't what I wanted. I love that the he just went whoa, gone. Yes, good. What more? What is this anyway? Oh, against elites, damage reduction, and now that damage reduction is useless. Hey, that was big damage. Alright. Alright, YouTube, my buddy Drew says a saw, dudes. Let me see if, once I beat this guy right here, I can get a level gauge on my homeboy. And see if we can't, get some ooh, barrier dispelled. Ooh, okay, I already passed him. Whoops. Damage reduction. Fire resistance, okay. Just extracted a level 45 aspect and put it on my level 30 gear, and now I can't wear... Oh! Well, that's fantastic. I need to know where I'm going. That's... not better. Oi! Where am I? How did I get here? Everything is suddenly better. It's nice and toasty, warm, there's fire everywhere, I'm comfortable. At least for this character. Don't worry, I'll try and find a very thematic for me ice build. Post-haste. And by that, I mean I'm gonna tinker and experiment until I find it. We'll see after I check out some of those other items that drop. Why is it? Come on. Stop moving. Thing does not want to just sit there and burn for some reason. What I've learned about fires in media is that, or in game media, is that everyone just flails and celebrates when they have fire on them until they get all pooped and tired, and then they pass out, right? That's how it always happens. I'm sorry, my buddy's gear basically said that it doesn't have enough, that he doesn't have enough badges to train it. So I have to share a laugh about that, and also a sympathetic tear because I've done shit like that too. Actually, chipped skull better than crude skull. We can up that and pop that into something, I'm sure. But that would be for more sustainability. The skulls are really all about sustainability. Oh no!
Oh, Lord.
Hey, ya boy! That was beautiful. Woo! You stop that. Shaking their little rattles filled with goblin bones. Don't they know that that could make perfectly good byon soup? Destroy the fallen idols. Show me the fallen idol. Oh no, not this map configuration. Ree! Alright. This will be a trial. No, 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 no! Woo! I know it may not have looked like it, but I barely survived that encounter. Those little bomb bastards have taken more people out than a lot of things in the game. That's increased damage for each active conjuration. We're not about that life. We're about this barrier life to keep ourselves protected. And once I have enough of that protection... Ayo. Once I have enough of that protection, I will find some way to, like, remove the Frost Nova and put another offensive spell on there, because I feel like it's more of a defensive thing for me. Or to set up a good offensive burst at the start. But I feel like it can be done better. More offensively speaking. Like, yeah, cool, that gives them vulnerable, but once I get to level 50 and I get exploit, the glyph for exploit, which lets you whenever you damage an enemy, it can proc once every 20 seconds, but you basically make them vulnerable for 4 seconds. 4 seconds of vulnerable is a lot of vulnerable, especially after level 50. Wait, did I get the greater one? Nope, no I did not. Nice. Yeah, this isn't doing too hey, look at that! Just as I was thinking about replacing a weapon. What did we get? Cast of Charged Bolts! Hey, we might wind up going back to Thunder, but what I'm noticing, something I am noticing is that there's a lot of gear that's dropping with rolls for Frost and Lightning together. It's important to pay attention to certain patterns, because this also says 2 ranks charged, 1 rank ice. Brain is theory crafting, because if I can roll that strength off of those gloves and put something more beneficial on there for me, The lucky hit chance and then lightning actually relying on heavily on lucky hit chance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, that sounds very inappropriate. But oh yeah. Why am I sounding like this, you might ask? Because when a plan comes together, oh, I come together. Feel me? Alright. Actually, you know what? I'll be back. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to take care of it. And by that I mean I have to pee. Don't be weird. Weirdos. Not nasty things, do push-ups! And I am back. Live screen button has been pressed. The chat is active. I am here. Oh my god. Oh, yep. Okay, so since we're swapping anyway, that means that I can upgrade this. I might want to roll the all stats off of there and see if I can get something nice. Or I might not want to roll anything off because of the fact that rolling stuff off costs resources that I currently do not have. Because most of this requires other things from salvage that I won't get until I start salvaging legendaries and other stuff in later tiers, because their salvage caches only give us 1 to 2 veiled crystals. Alright. I hope that's the last time that I divert attention for those 1 to 2 veiled crystals, which are basically a slap to the face. Anyway, come on, man, keep it together. I'm gonna teleport out of here, and I'm going to recraft my build now. Like, I'm gonna do it now. We started this dungeon with fire, we saw what we could do with it, and I've played ice and I have played lightning all individually leading up to the point where we are now at in this stream. So now, I'm left with a conundrum. That conundrum in this case is what doing? And also, what do? Understand? Good. Okay. God. I'm gonna need to replace this now. This is fine. I can keep that on there. It even has cold damage and damage to frozen enemies that I never took off of there. I just kind of kept the damage over time and didn't roll anything off because didn't have resource for it. This is still kind of universal and good. Universal and good. Lightning, which is good for what I'm doing anyway. Replacing this for that incinerate rank along for all of that. I really want to roll the strength off. What does strength do for me again? Increases armor. That's it. Yeah, so we want to replace that. The pants, we're replacing all stats on there. And these boots are nice. I will see about putting something on them. Aspect-wise. Okay. So I guess it is time for me to try and figure out what I want to do build-wise, because this is kind of what I do. Also, I'm gonna separate these a little bit better. Put this one up here. And I'm not moving these anymore. I don't care about them. Oh, that's expensive. Okay. We'll keep these here for now. Build. Refund all is only going to cost 20k right now, so let's take advantage. So we want like an ice lightning build, huh? So, theory crafting here. We have 42 points to use, right? So let's say 3 points go here. Let's go to intermission screen, right? Thank you, intermission screen. I know this may be a little bit harder to see because of the overlay effects, but bear with me. I don't think it should be too terrible, but just in case it is, I want to make sure that I offer something. Will this work? I think that made it a little bit more visible, but it may not have done anything. I can't be entirely sure. I basically added a blend mode to it, so hopefully it blends with the other things better, because I set it to screen like some of the other things in here that kind of blend in with certain levels of opacity. Anyway, so here's what I'm kind of thinking, right? So ice shards and ricocheted ice shards, that'll be 2 of those points. Because I want one of these, I want ice shards as one of my enchantments, right? I feel like that makes sense. I don't know about keeping Frost Nova. I know about keeping Ice Armor, and I know I want to take Teleport for movement. The damage reduction could also be nice. I might take three points of that. For the Ice Shield, I'd go up to Shimmering Ice Armor. Shimmering Ice Armor, Shimmering Teleport? Yeah, it's crazy. What about Shimmering Frost Nova? Oh, that generates mana. That's wild. The Mystical Frost Nova guarantees that vulnerable status, and that's why we have it why we had it in our fire build that we were using right before this. But I really want to migrate away from having most of my skills be this shit right here. This whole defensive tree right here. What's this called? Basic skills, core, defensive. So we spend a lot of points personally in the defensive trees. Again, because of my personal preference of getting up close and personal instead of running around and kiting and all that stuff. I don't like all of that movement, and most of my gameplay experience being putting distance between me and my target. I like cutting a lot of that out and keeping it to just, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna beat you in the face until you're done. Like, Gonzo. Yeah? Yeah. With that said, I'm trying to figure out how best to accomplish that with the points that we have available. I know I need this precision magic. I want to use this in conjunction with more chill. I don't know about, let's see, core skills are these skills, so if I were to use one of these skills, which one would I would use charged bolts because of the thing I'm picking. Okay, alright, let's, make some choices, yeah? Every 10 times Arclash swipes, it stuns all enemies, hit for 2. I think there's one for, okay, reduces cooldown. All cooldowns, basically, so that's always nice. Our next step is to get that charged bolts because of our legendaries. The third time an enemy is hit by a single cast of charged bolts, that bolt surges upon impact, dealing its damage in an area. And there's greater charged bolts, but I want destructive charged bolts because that will make us more survivable while still being offensive. We want to get these ice shards, at least these 2 ranks. Okay. We want teleport up to there. We want these 3 points of precision magic. Ice armor, enhanced, and... You know what? I don't think I want it. Refund that for 477 gold. We've got 27 points to go. Alright, critical strike chance. Lucky hit for... okay. And then this increases that by another 15% if this were at tier 3, so that would be 30% chance to reset cooldowns for those 2. We absolutely want Blizzard. A greater duration is fine. I'm not sure about these, though. I might ignore those and prefer these instead. Critical strikes. Okay. I am gonna do the barriers thing once I come back up here and make sure that I got the things that I kind of needed. Because that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. I might just keep that there. That's fine. This does not go there. Because it would go to one of these 2. So we either want to go with Unstable Current or we want to go with the Deep Freeze. I'm thinking the Deep Freeze just because it'll freeze enemies and then that'll trigger our Ice Shards to go after them again. We'll see. I need to put some points in here first, though. So let us... we got those. Put those 2 points in there. Encased in ice, 25% damage. Oh, that's for whenever I cast a shock skill, which is going to be my primary 2 casting skills. But... alright, let's see. Deep Freeze ends, gain 10% of base life as a barrier for each enemy you froze. Yeah, I tend to freeze quite a few of them. Yeah, we'll go with this. Okay. Frost skills deal increased damage. Strike chance. Struck. Ah, there we go. Shock skills have that percent chance to stun. I like that quite a bit. Well, let's take a look at these. Chilled enemies. Increased damage to cold enemies. Cold damage against vulnerable enemies has 20% chance to generate 5 mana. Oh, this would have been... No, that doesn't grant vulnerability. I don't think I had anything else that did grant vulnerability. Am I gonna have to wait on teleporting again until I do something else about this? Actually... Shit. I'm gonna skip the ice armor. We're gonna try and do this with Frost Nova as opposed to ice armor. Because we have the ability to gain damage reduction and barrier based on using cooldowns, and we use cooldowns quite a bit. So brain is working. It's having a few burps here and there, but it's working. Reduces cooldown. Vulnerable. So bringing that vulnerability to the table. Oh yeah, I also forgot about that. We're gonna need that. And frost skills have up to 3% chance to instantly freeze. Yeah, no, I definitely want to manipulate that as well. So, how are we going to work this now? We have that applying vulnerability. So, increase cold damage to vulnerable enemies? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We'll do that. Let's take a look at these two. After freeze expires, enemies explode for 25% of the damage you dealt to them while frozen. Or lucky hit. They have a 10% chance to make your next cast of ice shards, frozen orb, or blizzard consume no mana, deal 40% increased damage. Chances doubled against vulnerable enemies. I feel like that's going to work out pretty well. Ooh, wait a minute. You know what? Negative. Because I'm not going to be running any of those really actively, except for Blizzard. I'd rather have the freeze be more reliable with me having the Blizzard constantly trying to freeze everyone. Okay, so let's do that. I need to have this now. So somehow I feel like I already messed it up, and I haven't even tested it, but we're going to go back to our live screen, and we're going to give it a shot. We're going to go to skill assignment. We have our deep freeze there. I'm going to press K and do it from here. Okay. Oh, also we're going to do this. Okay. Okay, so this says your casts of charged bolts have a 48% chance to be attracted to enemies and last 300% longer. So that's almost a perfect roll. That's almost 50%. That's gonna be good. Our charged bolts are gonna probably do some interesting things now, which are these. Just keep that in mind. We're gonna upgrade this. We're gonna slot it if we have the ability to do so. And when we're done with this, we are going to extract it as well. I'm not letting that just kind of fall by the wayside. We need Frost Nova there. And let's see. Not that. That's already on there. No. Possibly. Hey, yo, that's stunning, though. Oh, that could be nutty. Okay, for now, we're going to put the blizzard on there, which causes a blizzard to be cast on us every 15 seconds. So that way we have more blizzard. And we're going to look into this stun thing. Because I don't know if a freeze counts as a stun, but if freeze counts as stun, because they technically can't do anything to get out of it, then that's even better than anticipated. And I'm going to use that. Because then I can double proc a lot of those shock abilities.
Let's get you offensive.
She wants me to be offensive. Please, what could I possibly do to be offensive? That list is too long. Oh, never mind. Please don't come at me, bros. Alright, let's see. Pierce 3 times, dealing 25% damage, less damage per thing hit, okay. We will... I wanted to replace the ring. We're gonna do this. That used a third of my shards, by the way, of my veiled crystals. Which is why I'm not going to change the stats right away when I can focus on getting abilities on my stuff. We'll get that back for more barrier. And nope, we don't use flame wall anymore, so that's going to be useless. What about here? That's those two. And we have nothing here. Okay. Then that leaves us just with this one. I need a new ring to replace this one with. I'm not... Until I get that ability on something else, I'm keeping that aspect. Don't need that one. And I know that that's a low roll that I can get from just about anything else. So, no, I think we're... Oh, wait a minute, actually. Pop that on there. What do we have here? Nothing good.
That is wild. That is so wild. I can't believe it. Ha 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 ha. Oh.
Alright. Well, wait. I think that means that I can actually do something else then. Glove. Not there. Glove, Gib, Strength. Oh, that's right. It needs this, which can only be found in something that happens at Tier 3. Come on, guys.
Right on. Brighter soul.
Unbelievable. Okay, well, it's time to test this. We've been away from the tunnels of Tordulra way too long. Sorry, Tordulra. At least I think that's what the accent over the U has the pronunciation of. Oh god! That's right, that happens now. Let's grab that lethal shrine and get moving. Eee! Excellent. Woo! Okay, yeah. See, this is what happens when you figure some shit out. Oh my god, all that time I was spending like fireball. Nah, fam. I'm just gonna turn you into a block of ice and then shatter you with lightning. Yes, this works. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Are you... Okay, yeah, there you go. He's gonna... Or rather, the idol of the shaman is gonna summon an elite here soon. Yeah, see, I knew it. This is what I wanted. God damn. Just a couple of quick, Oof! That's enough out of you. Give me that. I'll take that too. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling when things come together. Oh. Am I going the... Oh, yeah. Well, I can double back this way. It'll be fine. Oh, that's right. I have teleport now. Eee. Oh, wow. Effective. Oh god, it's good. It's so good. I'm enjoying the combination that we've discovered, and I can't wait to put the rest of the points into the passives that are going to make this really ridiculous. Do, do, do. And I've still got barrier. Let's see. Please spawn more than like one or... Okay, that'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm sure. Surely that isn't exactly what I was requesting you not do. Wonderful. Feels like it might be extra good against single target. So I put extra chill on the blizzard, so that way it slows them down faster and makes it likelier that a blizzard will freeze my enemies. Nice. This guy should be relatively easy to beat in comparison to the rest of these guys. Oh, I guess not. Barrier. So 3 out of the 4 number keyed abilities I have are cooldowns, so they trigger that cooldown based ability pretty regularly. That cooldown based barrier. But I still need to, you know, get up to a point where those same cooldowns are regenerating as fast as they are being used. That's where the build will really take off. And I know it's possible because basically what my current druid build does is it reduced my cooldowns to almost nothing. Because it just kind of resets them practically. Come on. There we go. Yes. One more. Oh, nice. And there's that last runestone. Our job is complete. I mean, not entirely. That quest is complete. I could leave here technically without completing the dungeon, but where would the fun be in that when all I have left to do is travel to the shaman's lair and then make him regret existing? There we go, that's 2 cooldowns used. I got some nice barriers already. Trying to hide from me, boy? No, no, no. Fall in. Know your place. Hello? Oh my god, no! I needed that opportunity to deal the Mondo Buku over damage! I did a good amount. All this chilled state is probably racking up my stun meter for him. Oh no. Not Revival. Not Reborn the Monster. That card is banned in tournament play. Alright, we'll just do this. Do. Thanks for the barrier boost. This guy's about to lose his shit. There it is. Yes. Static Cling. Wonderful. And now I can just kind of teleport straight back to Tordulra. Oh, Tending Nature, that's right. That's another quest chain that I need to finish for her. Muy interesante. Rainy, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you.
Brilliant. They're humming it.
Let's see.
It's working.
Oh, it is.
Last step. The power of the stones lingers with you.
It does.
Touch the runestone and awaken them all to complete the ritual.
That's wild. Why am I doing all of the work for you, sir? Sir! 397 staff? No. Nope. Nope. Negative. Water Malo. Ross Nova. 9. Nicked. We're good with what we have.
I can cure what ails you.
Can ya? That's wild. I need to dismantle. Excellent. Give me other quests to find a person that you cannot put to rest yourself. And put them to rest. Yes, I know the story. Yes, I've paid attention. Yes, I've done this more than once. Phelan. I'll deal with Phelan soon enough. Who do I want to visit? Yes. That's the one. Hello? Oh no! The game crashed. I'm sorry. Also, it would appear that I forgot to close out my wallpaper engine. That might have helped contribute to this overtaxation of resources. I do tend to run a lot of things all at once here. And as such, that is my bad. That is kind of a heavy interruption of our flow here. And I need BattleNet to open up again. There you go. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Damn, I think the wrong thing got clipped. Or rather, not so much that, you know, the wrong thing got clipped, it's that, something else got clipped. But not the thing that I had, initially anticipated getting picked. Give me a second, guys. Something came up. That could be deeper problems than I can really delve into. Okay, so... oh. Such an evil mess. Oh. Then I guess they weren't in good condition.
What hope we got now?
Oh. Well, well, well.
Up closer at a distance.
Nope, we don't want to replace our weapon. Our weapon is officially awesome. I do want to upgrade our weapon, though, because our weapon needs a little bit of a love. Get rid of the junk. Get rid of that, whatever that is. And we're gonna start getting rid of these two. I think I will outright just sell those here in a second. But first, 1, 2, 3. We cannot upgrade it to 4. Because we cannot get these just yet. Even though I've salvaged legendaries that I've made, but I don't think those have a chance at all to drop any of the actual legendary materials. Ooh, I'm back. I don't think I want to upgrade these. They're not as new. It's fine. We'll stick with this for now.
My hammer sings on your return.
Dun, 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 dun. I know that I'll get a lot more of these chipped ones than I will brood after a certain point. So I'm gonna try and like will that into the world. Ta-da! These are two that do basically the same thing. This one has a better duration, which is nice, but this one has a better, like, percentage, which is also nice, but shit duration, like 2-second duration versus 6. I don't know. Depends on how much it would proc, I guess. Let's go ahead and get all of this back to default looks here. See what's going on. Alright, now let's go ahead and cover all of that up again because it looks god-awful. Dragon Staff. Actually, the Archon Staff. Everyone likes a little bit of a tentacle action going on at the tip of their staff. Go ahead and have the wolf pack on our backpack because we beta played and we've got a little baby wolf in our backpack. That's obviously very, very important. And let's take a look at our armor stuff again because I really want a different look. What about the Coven's Cowl? That looks really weird with the backwards bird wing thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's it, Chief. These are both the same with a different color scheme. Is this the one I had on? Oh no, I had like the cheaper version on, I think. This one? Possibly. Have I looked at this? Did I entertain the notion of this? I think I did for a split second. What about... No, these are all just... very... Ooh, you know what? I will take that one. And then we can do... I like that. Which would also be... Yeah, we're going with the primal set. That looks nice. Who would have guessed? I like primal things. Where's the primal pants? Thank you. Don't you fucking play with me. Full primal with a lovely tentacle staff. And by that I of course mean the Archon staff. It's a tentacle staff. Hang on. Okay. Now for color choices. Y'all obviously don't have to stick around for me to, you know, decide on... Never mind, it's done. And I can't retexture the staff at all. Save. I want to change her hair, damn it. I don't like the hair anymore. I want a different color, I want a different style, I want a different cut. Mess me up. Slay 50 bandits. And search for that. And also that. Still a lot to do in this area, and then we have a... what do you call it? stronghold. We have a stronghold up north. Our build's doing some funky stuff. Ugh. Skill not ready? What are you talking about? What skill do I need? Well, no, let me be quiet. It takes a lot of skill to climb up a mountainside or things like that. It takes so much skill. I do not want to be like a mountain climber. My arms scream at me just thinking about it. No, thank you. I'm gonna go down and open up a couple things down here before I go ahead and talk to her about her friggin' bear again. That cairn, get that, and then break up this, and none of it, really? Not any of it? Alright, cool. None of it had any goodies. Every time I see that model of that demon down there, I think that's the butcher. Just for like the tiniest split second. Tiniest.
I'd like to prevail on you for one
More thing? Okay.
can.
Sure.
Her first injuries were made with a blade.
What's wrong with her mouth?
And maybe we can find the perpetrator.
Please, I want to get closer to this character model and see what's going on there. What did you do to that character's face?
This is
Barefa. Yep, a little bit of blood there. And then if I remember right, there's blood going this way. We get to around here. Mutilated bear. Just kind of boot right through all those guys. I don't give a... Hang on, I want those. We'll just skip over that. Oh damn, I picked up crudes. Ah, you're bleeding out. Oh. She went all bear mode and disappeared on me. That's fine. Artillery. There we go. Sorry I killed all the other bears around you. Thanks for not murdering me for doing basically what they did, minus the skinning. I'm gonna escort that scholar dude way later. I need to get this jar of souls. What are you talking about, brother? And that cellar. Ha. We'll do that. Come over there, grab that. We're not quite done yet. Here we go again now. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're good. Excellent. I'm gonna freeze you. Chipped. We liked chipped. Wait. One of those was malignant. That dude dissolved into a malignant pile. Either that or he was dissolved by shadow magic. One or the other. Hey, you don't hit me like that. Disrespectful. That rattle was pretty cool, though. There we go. Spent a little too much time left clicking. See, it may look like I was spending all my time left-clicking with the fire build, but I was also right-clicking and using fireball, and it just wasn't doing much. Definitely didn't feel like it was doing much at all. Nice. Oh, hey, I totally, probably ignored that other cellar, so I'm gonna go to this cellar. Totally forgot. Ah, yes. Perfect. Crude. We don't like crudes anymore. Don't like the blue ones either. Be gone, blue items. Yellow plus, please. Oh, feels nice. Bear. The only reason I'm going after the bear is because I know that there's actually an item that I don't even have on my main druid, and it's a piece of a bear totem that I need to that triggers like a side quest, and it's one of the 2 remaining quests I have, and I know that that's one of them because I pay attention to the chat that the NPCs give me whenever I talk to them, at least the first time through. The reason I've skipped through everything here is because I've played all of these before. There's only 2 that I don't recognize for most of the areas. 2 to 5. I think I had like 2 areas actually completely done, but the other like 3 or 4 had 2 to 5 areas that needed more. Also, a lot of the damage that happens when I freeze them happens because of the enchantment that I have that launches my ice at them. And then because of my neck, instead of... well, it just ricochets and does a whole lot.
Imagine all the knowledge held.
Yeah, knowledge, one place, blah blah blah. Ice shards pierce 5 times, dealing less damage per subsequent enemy hit, but my... what do you call it? Very scientific term, the what do you call it. My ice shards, 40% chance to ricochet to other enemies, and they always ricochet off frozen people. So, seeing as how ice shards automatically conjure and fly towards frozen enemies, anytime I use my Frost Nova and freeze down big groups of enemies, ice shards, ice shards, ice shards, ice shards. It's a good time. What is this? You're a madman! Mad! That guy goes down and there's a horn sound? Basket no longer holding anything, long scratches and tooth marks. Ah. Ya don't say. Bears. 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 Excellent. Oh no. A relic skull. Oh wait, that's equipable. Yo. That detonation was violent and launched a grizzly bear like 10 feet. Impressive. Oh yeah, there's that that thing. small stone statue carved in the likeness of some animal. Yeah, I think it was quest for this guy actually. Once he sets himself up in the Enturdura.
This is excellent. You've a keen eye.
Overlook waterfall. Okay. Get on Z horse. Get it because it's the Z key that calls the horse, so it's Z horse. Z ha 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 ha. It is funny. Insert laughter. What are we doing here? Alright. If we're gonna be here, I'm getting rid of these guys. Perfect. There's that rattle sound again.
Having a companion would be beneficial. What if I'd been alone? Some people think the waterfall formed an explosion with the sun's power. That he... Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh, wolves. It was wolves. Oh, look, this one actually tried something interesting. It went invisible.
Thank you for your aid. And look, Turdulra isn't far off.
Turdulra.
I'll see you there if you have the time.
See? I was overdoing it. I was overdoing it like crazy. Gem cache. Oh, look at that! Three different gems. Are you seeing this salvage cache? Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up those 3 gems, huh? What's this? A leather cache. Salvage cache, are you taking note? Are you taking note, salvage cache? Do better. Goddamn lazy salvage caches nowadays. Ominous power is stirring within the dark thicket. That's actually the chick, I think. Yeah, which means that the thing that, yeah, it should be here or like here. So, are you guys serious? Damn, I can't even plot my next route without y'all wanting me to murder you. It's wild. I should be careful about what I talk about on YouTube, huh? I don't care. Censoring free speech. Now, why would they think that I'd be okay with that? I'm gonna take that blast power, just gonna stand here for a second. Oh, whoops, my bad. I like that the horse jumped that. It's always a coin toss for me. There's usually a chest here. They actually did not give that. You see this? That tells me that that's likely going to be a dungeon.
Please. I haven't slept in days.
You may call me Shoba.
Who was that man? Are you a druid?
I'm just
Okay. I have received all the answers that I would like. We're gonna jump, jump, jump! And I'm gonna take this Gallowine here. I'm gonna budge my way through here and take that there. Get through here. My horse is about to flip me off of its body. That's fine. What am I looking for? Barret and the dark thicket, right? I can't help it. There is a cellar that requires clearing. Yes. Poor Cinesticks. Oh, guess I guessed wrong. That's totally okay. Going to ignore the okay, gonna ignore the rest of that and continue with my business over here. Excellent, excellent. A Lycan Terror. Not too terrifying. Look at all of that. That's a lot of damage. Oh. I got my point. And I've got tier rewards ready to claim as well. By the way, if anyone's curious to know, I'm one of the people that fell prey to the kind of cheap tactic that they did that I wasn't even aware happened until I paid closer attention, but they had a thing there that said activate Battle Pass, and I thought that it was the thing to just kind of start doing the Battle Pass, but it was actually a no confirmation needed use of a premium Battle Pass. So that's why I have Premium Battle Pass active, and it gave me 20 tiers, even though I already anticipated playing this game more than enough to reach through to the end of this Battle Pass on my own without needing them. But boy howdy, did they catch me with that one. Let me tell ya. Got me feeling all types of goofy giggly. Oof. There's the season's blessings. So, what? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, so if you get 20 smoldering ashes, you get full. Damn, that's crazy. Character level 40 required to start getting them. Got it. See, that's something else that I wasn't aware. Ice shards. Is that going to be better than what I have on right now? Please don't tell me. Okay, yeah, I already have ice shards on here. And charged bolts. Yeah, screw that. What about you? No? Okay. That's all you have to do is say so. Same with the rest. Same with that. Same with... Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. I might use that. And we can leave. No, not yet. We cannot leave yet. Oh, every time you stun an enemy. I'm gonna need that. Not this one so much as this one. This one's a definite. But I will probably get this one just because of the precision magic passive. That's going to give me basically 30% chance to form crackling energy, which is just going to be free extra damage. I'm going to bump that up to 16% chill. I'm actually going to take off one rank of this and slap it on there, so we have a full 24% more chill whenever I have a barrier active. I want things to freeze quicker, because then that triggers more effects. We're going to continue searching for Barret. Sorry. In the dark thicket. Nice. Yes. Let's... That was a lovely experience. I think the first time I tried to do this quest, I also got ridiculously lost trying to find this guy. I will say that I do miss the sustainability of the fire already, because the fire used to not only damage people that would attack me, but it would also heal me for 50% of my damage. Ah, he's up here. There you go there, bud. You feel better? Oh, charred corpse. That is... Oh, yeah, this is a different one we're looking for here. Excellent. Oh! Yeah. I know your tricks. And those are for kids. I feel like I should be able to... that's an event thing. Let me not mess with that. I need to go this way. Slay them bandits, you know. 50 of them should be pretty easy. I should also look into my season, like my actual seasonal challenges, and see if I'm ready to jump up to chapter 4 yet. I came here because I know that I cleared this area. It's a little easier. We need one more stronghold. Whispers. I can craft elixirs real easy. Let me do Whispers, Potion, and that Wrathful when I'm ready to jump up to that. There we go. Flag that. Keep that. We're gonna smash that and junk all this. Take that. Crude skull, that's the one that we want to swap out. There's our little rainbow of gems. We can keep those there now. I'm going to merge those skulls down to chipped skulls and see about changing that strength into something better and possibly wearing those boots. Because I do like having that Frost Nova. It's the aggressive defensive choice. This is not the thing I wanted to go ahead and interact with. My brain is like wired for autopilot and Kyovashad. The captions tried it. Nope, not there. That's where we want it. Let's find out. Mana reduction? Don't mind if I do. Okay, so that means... yeah, it'll be fine. So I have an aspect here to put on it. Crackling energy. Increase that move speed. I don't get crackling energy yet, but I could. I could soon. Possibly. It's better than nothing. Right? Right. It'll be fine. We're almost in full legendaries. It's also fine. I'm just gonna shell this off. Helm, no good, no bueno. We're 37. I'll be happy when I get to 50. Like, I'll be honest. I mean, I'll be logging out at, or rather ending the stream at midnight, but I am going to be a happy boy when, level 50 is attained on this character. Why does that Lycan Terror sound so much more vicious than it is? Stun. A Fiendish Folio. I forgot to melt down those things, but that's okay. Nope, that's rogue only. Not really something I need to pay attention to. When looking for dungeons to do, I always try and go for the ones that have my current class aspects locked to them, and then I go for the other ones after. For completion's sake. And for future alts. Typically going in order of who my next, what my next class is going to be. Never hurts to divert for a little guaranteed protection, and now we need to rid the world of a great deal of ye old boys here. Nice. Nice. Always like getting rid of the plague bears faster because they like to silence me. Ooh. No. Chuck Testa. Think that's a wild animal? Nope. Just Chuck Testa. Alright, there's a lot more silent chests. I think they may have upped the number of them, but not necessarily the quality of what's in them. They said they upped the quality, but a lot of people aren't seeing a real difference as of yet. Why are there suddenly so many over here? There we go. Now we are complete. Don't you hit me. They hit me anyway. If I didn't just see people there, I would go back there and wallop some ass.
You have spirits. Thank you. She was days away from finishing her apprenticeship.
That's fantastic. Can I have it? Look at that! The spirit of that person. 8% damage over time, crit strike damage, damage to stunned enemies. You know what? That doesn't seem like a bad fire staff. Fortunately, we're not doing that anymore, and it's hilarious that a fire staff item is given to the druid when, you know, the pain. But also, I mean, technically, I guess, because of their predilection for poisons, damage over time can also be not fire. But it would work great for fire spells. Just because of their inherent damage over time nature. Alright, where is this guy?
What's going on here?
Is he here? Corrupted deer? My word. Torn it apart. Broken fence. Blood traces and fur that leads deeper into the thicket. Pool of magic. Contempt for something, but not demonic. Did it say not demonic, or did it say it felt demonic? I remember this quest, but I don't remember the specifics of, like, what that said. Alright, you need to not hit me that hard, Mr. Grizzly Bear. Thank you. So disrespectful. Oh my lord. Oh, well, there's Barrett. Yes. Barrett's corrupted heart. Oh man. Also, what is this little jump off point I'm seeing here? That seems to go nowhere and do nothing. Excellent. I love when things do something like that. Meaning nothing. Like nothing. Everything I say makes sense. A friend of mine told me so. Just have to think about it hard enough. Where am I going? Okay, we're going back to crazy person over here. That's right. I may be able to fight her, her golem. Wolves. Ha! That was kind of smooth. Oh, it reset the cooldown on? Oh. Bet! Ha! That's messed up. I like it. I know it's not going to stay that strong forever. It's just currently kind of strong as shit. We don't take the crude. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
Barrett, my friend, you had a strong heart. What could have rotted it so? We must stop this. I don't recognize the magic that rotted my familiar. It is older than the druids themselves. They could know of it. Take the heart to the druid Ewan at Tardulra. Perhaps.
And this is the quest that kind of prompts you to really get in there and to clear out Tardulra if you haven't already. Woo! Oh yeah, definitely getting close to the end of my day after a long day of homework and stream. It's the only gaming I've been able to do today too.
She's still alive. Huh. What is she up to now?
She wants your assistance.
She stays in her tower and will
That doesn't sound like a problem to me, sir. That sounds like someone just values their privacy. Leather cache! That looks like more than 1 to 2 veiled crystals, I'm just saying. Like, did you give me anything? Oh, is that the quest? The old ways? Yep, looks like it. Looks like it indeed. I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Sir? Sir! Excellent timing. It seems like you also have something in common with Overwatch. We'll be right back. Well now, where were we? Oh yes. We were about to jump into a dungeon and absolutely demolish it, more than likely. If our build wants to behave. Speaking of, there's something I wanted to check on... yeah, okay. And it can occur once every 10 seconds, that's what that is. Oh. God damn. Oh. And that was the other elbow. Perfect. Good, we're ready. Oh no. Did you really just ramp up because that dude... Do they have Avenger automatically if a big guy just dies near them, or is it when anyone dies near them? Is that a feature we should have noticed them doing, like, all this time we've been playing? Because I thought that was only in Nightmare Dungeons. There we go. See? I knew it was the smart idea to, God damn. To put the extra chill on those, blizzards. Because those happen automatically every 15 seconds, whether I've got mana or not. And the one that happens every 15 seconds follows me, so... I'll just freeze and chill people that way. That one literally got mollywopped by the map. I find it funny. Oh, wait a minute. Third eye. Yeah, we'll use third eye elixir. I haven't used an elixir this entire time. On this character so far. I don't think. No, I have. I've crafted some. That reminds me, I should have gone and crafted some to progress that challenge a little bit. Ah. Slower. 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 Door unsealed. We win. Oh god. We are losing. Oh, wow. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, come on. Come into the cold. Look at that. Wonderful. Break the totem. Why don't you stay around longer? I know that's not 3 seconds. It says it surges, not detonates. Oh no, our random blizzard. It was the waste. I'm upsetty. That's great. Just double tap the Frost Novas for wave clear. Beautiful. Gah. See, that detonated. That shouldn't have, like, detonated, I don't think. Yes. 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 I'll take that. It's really satisfying. It really is. The sound it makes for me sounds nice and thunky. The real crisp sound of ice breaking. Rumble. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Damn shame. Damn. That was one of those 10th swipe of 10th swipe of that attack that stuns everyone. Yeah, that's what that was. And it kind of saved my life. Yes. Be almost entirely destroyed. I said almost. I had no idea that I had the stone. I'll be honest, I don't know if I picked it up before I went and dropped stuff off or what the case is, but here we are. Oh damn, I used the wrong thing. I wanted to save that for like actual problem mobs. It's okay, they gave me a lethal shrine instead. That works just as good. Yes. Oh God. What fresh hell hath they wrought? How long is this shrine buff gonna last? It's about to be over. Of course it is. Doing this to get my cooldowns back. Nice. It even recharges the shock cooldown. Get your shadow enchanted clone ass selves trying to fight me. They ain't gonna win. Yeah, buddy. Savvy go. I'm gonna go this way this time. I got a feeling like this way will give me something. I hope. Like taking us directly to the other egg cluster? Nice. I hit the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Yes, sir. Destroy that. I don't want flies. That's how you get flies. Excellent. Nope, you freeze. We're going to try and take advantage of that, and close enough. Brother. You couldn't spit in the other direction? Just that once? I might have to try that. Yeah, that is the only other way. That's funny. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Resplendent. Oh, you almost got me. That's funny. It's not funny, guys. And now we abuse. Nope. Frozen moments are best moments. And weathered breeches, sturdy gloves. None. Why not? Take that. Final egg cluster. And oh, this is going to be the end of it too. There's not going to be a boss here either. You will be silenced, pestilent host. Egg cluster should summon now. Nice. Let's do now this with this and this and this and this and this and then this. Because then we can do that. Oh wow, you didn't freeze at all. Talk about diminishing returns. And we're, oh wow, hey, it actually took off and did stuff and didn't detonate immediately. That's wild. So we finished that one. We don't need that. Nope. 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 No, sir. No, thank you. Appreciate the... We might use it. I was about to say appreciate the sentiment and then quickly shuffle it off to the side, but if we take off that fire damage, this is a very nice ring to have to replace our current fire ring. Although it does have amazing stats on it, we can also upgrade this other ring. And I really want to complete some whispers. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump back to... not Saragar, I hate Saragar. No offense, there's something for me to turn in there, I can't ignore it! No! Casses, He-Man! Alright. Step 1. We need materials. So, dismantle. All junk, perfect. You better. Love a good blacksmith. And... excellent. You should go and visit that soon before it's burned to the ground. Ore cache, let's see. That looks like more than 1 to 2 veiled crystals. I'm just saying. Oh my god.
Magic is neither good nor evil.
Oh, is that so? Is that what you're trying to sell? Well, I hate to tell you. You're right. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna extract that, but then what do I put on this? I could do that. Yeah. But first, can it work? It can. Interesting. I wonder why. Lucky hit chance, we'll take that. I like that. I like lucky hit chance. We'll accept it. We're gonna imprint. Let's see what we have available in the codex first, because we did complete a few dungeons. That's the ice shards that we have on our neck, so let's not do that. Frozen orb, we're not using it. We have this available already. 15% chance to be attracted. Oh, hey, we have the basic version of that now, even though we have a a much stronger oh, this is the two-hander version too, I just realized. So it'll be different on a one-hander. So 30% is the max on a one-hander then. I'd guess. Oh wait, I have the ring on there, don't I? Yeah, so... Right. Hey, clear out. I already have that. That's which water and Hawazar. Mana cost of core or mastery skill. Domain tunnels in Sko's Glen? I might be able to run that. Dry steps, Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, we don't need any of those. But we will need some of these. That's the one. I like it. The Sunken Library in Kyrgyzstan. That's going to take me a minute to get to. 30% chance they become vulnerable. Dry steps. Aspect of biting cold. I'm going to need that one. And increased damage to... that's another dry steps one. Okay, so we're looking for dry steps. 20% increased crit strike. And that probably goes higher. There's so much. Yeah, dry steps is a good place for me to farm, so that's probably where you're going to find me when I get off of this stream in 10 minutes. Until then, I guess we are just going to, because this is slightly better, right? Yeah, this is good. This is like top tier. So yeah, screw that. We're gonna toss that top tier one on there. And then that ring is going to be used to substitute this, which we will now extract, like so, to retain that aspect here. For burning the crap out of enemies. This is good.
My magics await your return.
And this is good as well. We need to upgrade, and we need to slot a malignant heart in at least one of them. Oh, man, why couldn't you give me the... Rumble, rumble. Rabble, rumble. Lightning damage, vulnerable damage, crit strike damage, damage. Not what we're looking for. What was I looking for? Jeweler, skull, chipped, 2. Become that.
Colour and brilliance.
And I'm getting rid of that crude. I don't want them in my inventory anymore. Alright, next we want to actually socket. Okay, never mind. We're just going to upgrade at least this. Ah, damn. Gets so pricey. Alright. That's fine. Add socket this. This. Add socket this. Because now I can add basic skill damage. No. Ooh, wait. That's the crowd control, and when we're using crits, damage over time, crit strike damage to vulnerable. They'll be crowd controlled more than vulnerable with me. This is painful. I hate trying to make this choice. I hate this decision-making process. And I don't have enough of either one, so it looks like we'll just do one of each. I don't want to craft more, because it'll use up all the rest of my money. I'm trying to save up a bit first, before I start crafting those gems up. I upgraded at least that one. What was left? Infested reservoir. Did I finish the infested reservoir? No, I'm still doing this dungeon, right? Like, no, I finished this dungeon, right? And then I said that I was going to turn in, do things with the items, do a whisper real fast, right? That is possible to be a whisper dungeon. Can I see what the fucking reward is? No? You just wanna... Alright. What about catch stand? Oh, dry steps? Stuff over here? Yeah, I need to explore these areas first. Well, Gavault. Looks like that's the best bet I've got. Let's see how quickly I can blitz through that dungeon then. Because I don't remember if I said I was going to do something else trying to lead up to that, but I am, I have done gone, and that's right, I needed to go to my stash. How could I forget? Stash. Damn it. Uppies. Stash. 37. So. Resource draining effects are less effective. In addition, increase resource generation. That's a decent amount. But what about this? While inflicted with crowd control, almost a 40% chance that the same enemy and enemies around you are afflicted with the same effect. I try and avoid them generally. What about this? We'll use this. Good to get our mana back. If it doesn't work out, I'll just slap another one of the same in there. And this is elemental damage, right? Elemental damage, elemental damage, elemental damage. All of those are elemental damage. I'm going to dismantle... this one. And this one. I'll leave those two alone. We're gonna dismantle these, see if we can possibly finally have enough to craft another one. I've never seen a crafted one yet. Oh. Well, first, let's, get rid of those. Oh, hey, look at that. So we can craft an invoker, or we can just craft outright a heart. But a vicious one. We don't have the right... Damn, we're 3 short for that? That's crazy. Alright, we'll go with the uncertain heart. 20 of each. Fingers crossed. Give me a heart worth having. Such pain. Alright. You failed me. Just gonna dismantle that right now. So easy! And we're gonna take care of that dungeon. You're gonna end your stream at 2. I missed the initial smoke sesh. Yeah, I was gonna try and run this dungeon before finishing this off, but I think it might take longer than the 4 minutes that I quoted, and I kind of want to roll up and take this hat off and chill. So you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I'd like to thoroughly apologize to my usual Kick viewers and anyone that was over there on Kick. I know that I lost a follower on Kick, likely because it just spammed me going live over and over and over and over and over again. And that wasn't my fault. I'm sorry. I will reach out to Kick support and figure out why that happened, and if there's anything on my end that needs to be changed to prevent that from happening again. Because, as we all know, we have another stream up tomorrow, which, guess what? We're gonna be doing more of this! So, it'd be really nice to, you know, have y'all to talk to. I'd love to chat about a lot of different things. So, with that, I'd like to go ahead and give thanks to those that participated today, including, but not limited to, Chris Mullins, who seems to be my guy to go ahead and talk to about a lot of our theory crafting and ideologies, which is very, very nice and refreshing. The Blitchwitch, of course. Thank you, and Vic, and Rainy, all y'all. Thank you so much for popping in here. I appreciate it so much. I'd love to pop in there and say hello as well. And Rainy, thank you for trying over on Kick. I really appreciate your efforts as well. I'd like to repay that if at all possible, whenever possible. And I think I already mentioned Vic, but if I didn't, thank you, Vic. And KJ, you have chatted too. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And I did not forget my boy Drew, aka the Commander. I'd like to thank him. I just realized, I'd like to also thank and shout out Darthritis. That's actually one of the medics that I served with, if I remember correctly. We all do diff dungeons, and it counts for everyone in the group on T1. That is crazy. But no, I'm good. Nah, I'm good, fam. Thanks, though. Seems a little odd. Anyway, well, not odd. It seems like it's a shortcut. I'm not trying to, like, speedrun my way through this. Anyway, thank you, everybody, and, stay frosty.